morning. It's May 7th. I think soon I'm gonna be known as the crazy garden lady with all my weird contraptions out here, but just wanted to give you an update on the front yard food forest. My strawberries are all waking up, and as you can see, I planted 50 tulips last year. They're all coming up, should be flowering soon. My little plum tree here is budding out. See, the asparagus is starting to peek out slowly. My elderberries, black elderberries, are leafing out, and my currants, gooseberries. And that plum tree's slow. I planted out a bunch of lettuce under here today. I have to cover it because the birds will eat it all. They're greedy. This is an espalier apple tree, and if you can see, it's starting to leaf out. I'm going to train it on these 2 wires. It's a dwarf, and won't let it get any higher than the fence. Strawberries. These little tiny plastic greenhouses that I tried to grow some peas under, because otherwise the birds chew them down. Another dwarf apple tree. Some sedum stonecrop ground cover. And some Veronica speedwells coming up. Grapes are always one of the last things to wake up, so this one hasn't yet. The tulips are gonna flower soon. Now this is my newest contraption. Hopefully none of the neighbors get mad because it's ugly. This is for my brassicas, like anything in the cabbage family. Cabbage, kale, bok choy, arugula. All those things attract the cabbage moth, and the cabbage moth will lay its eggs on it, and then the caterpillars that hatch will eat everything right down, so it's a skeleton. And I love kale, and I can never grow it because the cabbage moths eat it, or the cabbage butterfly eat it all. So I tried using this one last year, but my kale and cabbage grow too big for it, and then the cabbage moth can lay right through it onto the leaves. So this year I'm trying this, and all this is it's called IPEX tubing, or PEX tubing, cut in 7-foot lengths, and then I just put them onto bamboo, which is super cheap bamboo stakes in the ground, and then this is just some insect netting. And because none of this stuff has to be pollinated by the bees, because we don't want the flower or the seeds, we can keep it covered for its whole growing season. So wish me luck, maybe I'll actually get some cabbage and kale this year. And it's all planted out. It's not going to get in the way of the grapes because we don't harvest grapes until late August or September. So this grapevine here is doing really well this year. It should leaf out right away. This is also an asparagus bed, but I don't see any asparagus up yet. There was one up, and Hudson bit the head off of it, so our Siberian Husky. And as you can see, this Evans cherry is about to leaf out here. Lots of strawberries starting to green out. There's onions. Egyptian walking onions are doing really well. We've been picking and eating them quite often. And there's some alliums that will flower soon. And my sorrel is coming up, perennial sorrel. You can eat it. It's high in oxalic acid, so you can eat a little bit fresh or cook it, because too much oxalic acid is bad for you. So, some more tulips. Everything's blowing in the wind. The hazelnut is getting some leaves. Blackcap raspberries are starting to leaf out. Got garlic planted all along here. chives, garlic chives, My little haskaps are doing well. My cherry tree. So this cherry bush is the same age as this tiny stick right here. And as you can see,